Hi there, I'm Coral.
Hello, and I'm Lindsay.
And we're here to answer the internet's most asked questions about Stairlift.
Why did I agree to this?
Okay, so we have got absolutely no idea what the questions are that we're going to be asked. So here we go, and sure we'll know the answers. We'll be fine. Okay. Although I'm not sure about this one.
What is the smallest stairlift? Does Barbie have one? She might do. If not, I'm getting the rights for that. If you now make one for Barbie, like, let's make one for Barbie.
Okay.
No, I mean maybe they mean for a child. Well, it could be either for a child or seat heights.
Don't know. I mean, the smallest stairlift to me sounds like
or a rail length.
Maybe the
number of steps. Let's just answer all of them.
How long have you got? I think certainly when I worked for the manufacturers, we were always wanting to get the smallest stairlift, and the smallest stairlift to a manufacturer meant the narrowest stairlift that it could possibly be, so it freed up the other staircase, the other side of the staircase for other people to walk past.
Yeah.
So what's the smallest stairlift? They're all much of a muchness, really, to be honest with you. They're pretty much straightforward. You can actually find all the technical specifications about how small a lift is, or how far it sticks out, and obviously all the lifts all fold up when they're not in use. So the footplate folds up, the chair base folds up, and the armrest fold up, so it all folds up quite neatly. But yeah, check out the product pages on our website, and you can tell us which one's the smallest.
Yeah, please do. I mean, it can accommodate narrow stairs as well by downward facing, or parking them round corners, top and bottom, for users to get by. But yeah,
we can only get on pretty much any staircase. So yeah, there we go.
Okay. Hopefully that's answered that question.
Hopefully. Oh. Okay.
Can you carpet around a stairlift? Well, you can, but it's not advisable.
No, not really. Not really. I'll tell you why. Because, well, first of all, it's a bit awkward to
you wouldn't want the job.
Stairlift. Second of all, what happens is if you put a new carpet on top of the old carpet, it means it makes.
Would they not take the old carpet out then? They're just going straight on top of the new carpet.
I don't know.
Is it not cut around it? If you've got a carpet, who knows?
Don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't carpet over the existing carpet, because then it would. What happens is the footplate is set to a certain sort of height, and the rail's set to a certain height. And what happens is if you're going to put something else on there, then
it's not going to operate.
It's not going to operate properly. Perhaps the footplate is going to stuff into the carpet, because you've now added that extra bit where before it was skimming over the top of the carpet. So can you carpet around a stairlift?
Not really. If you're going to get it done, if you're going to get your carpets replaced, do it before the lift goes in. I mean, we can remove and refit lifts. If you did want to, so don't feel the pressure of having to change your carpet. It's not something you want to do for another 5 years, because we can come and do that. But obviously that will cost you.
The removal and refitting fee. But if you're gonna think about replacing your carpets, do that before you get a stairlift installed. That's the best time to
get the easiest thing
to do. Right, what have we got here?
Why is my stairlift not moving? Do you know, some stairlifts, not all of them, but some stairlifts do have like a display, don't they?
Yes.
And it can, you do have like, and you do have a little manual at the back, and sometimes it will come up with a little display. It might be a number, a letter, some kind of symbol, and it will help you. So sometimes your manual will tell you why your stairlift is beeping.
Normally, why is my stairlift beeping and not moving? It could be something, but it's going to be something that is related to the battery. So either it's beeping probably because it's off charge, or the batteries are off charge. So either your power point's going to be switched off, the power's going to be out in the house.
Check your fuse box, is it tripped or whatever?
The stairlift's not going to be on the charge point. so therefore it's not charging up. Or it could be that you might have some sort of fault inside with maybe the circuit board. That has happened on the odd occasion. Or a faulty charger, or the charger's blown or something like that.
Make sure it's actually your Stairlift beeping though, because sometimes
that is a good.
Sometimes it's people's smoke alarms.
Yes,
that's been a favourite, hasn't it?
Yeah,
we have had that a lot. Fixed Stairlift. It's not over the Stairlift.
Yeah,
it's the fire alarm.
The smoke alarm.
The smoke alarm. Sorry.
So sometimes when the smoke alarm's beeping, people think it's the Stairlift, but yeah. Do check your smoke alarm as well. That is a really good point. Well done. Well done. Okay, what have we got here? What to do if my Stairlift stops working? Oh, phone. Well, you could do basic checks yourself first of all. So, is the Stairlift switched on? Make sure you haven't knocked anything. Make sure the safety edges are all sort of freed up. You will have a user manual with every lift. They all kind of work the same way, but there will be certain sort of differences between the models. So just have a look in your user manual, and at the back there'll be some sort of walkthrough troubleshooting guide. If you can't do that, then just obviously give us a call if we're in your coverage area. Definitely. And you can check our coverage area on our website.
Yes.
And if your Stairlift stops working, you can certainly give us a call and we can help and advise you over the phone and try and get it working. And if we can't, then obviously we can send an engineer out to you. Okay, next question. What are the risks of having a Stairlift? I think the best thing I can sort of say to answer this question is if somebody needs a Stairlift, we do a proper assessment, and that includes something called a risk assessment. Yes. So we'd come out, we'd assess the staircase, we'll assess the person to see if they would be suitable for fitting on a Stairlift,
if they can use it.
Yeah. And the safety aspect of transferring on and off the Stairlift as well. So there's a lot of risks eliminated within that as well.
So there shouldn't be any, basically. I think that's what
if
Coral's saying.
Yeah, if you've got a Stairlift, all those risks.
Well, it could be what are the risks of a Stairlift? It might be what are the risks that we look out for is a different question. But like risks could be other users in the house, so we eliminate that. Risks could be, I don't know, weight limit. We get a heavy duty. A risk
so
might be.
When you said about.
What did I say? A risk could be parking outside.
A risk of everybody else in the house. We'll just get rid of that. Probably not a good idea.
All risks are generally eliminated.
Yeah, and part of the assessment that we do, it's something called a person-centered approach. So we will not only look at the staircase, we'll not only look at the user and what they can do, but we'll also look at the home environment. Is there lots of, say, children in the house? Is it a family?
Pets?
Is it one person by themselves?
Yeah.
So we need to obviously make sure that the person on the lift is safe, and also it's a safe solution for the household as well. So
I want to say no risks really. By the time it's installed.
If an installer's done their job right, there shouldn't be any risks basically. So
there you go.
Hopefully that answers that question. Yes. We made it to the end.
We did.
Alright, well we'll see you the next time. And don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more content. We'll see you the next time.
Bye for now.